What is going on, buddy?
Hello.
It is Pixel Partners here, and welcome back to Last Defense Academy.
No, that was not edited. That was me. I had one sip of coffee. That's it.
And it's only uphill from here. When we left off,
Or downhill, depending.
well, it went downhill for class because we blew up the freaking school.
We sure did.
Was not on my expectation list. As sus as I was of putting in that code, I was not ready for it to nuke the entire building.
Yeah, so it has nothing to do with any lying going on between Hirokos or Takumis. It has to do with the fact that that humanity sucks.
Yeah. Because, I thought it would be cool to have a little sus thing of like, oh, what if they believe that, they have to make a branch where one of them can succeed and one of them fails, so that one of them tried to lie and then it all went crazy wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I guess my current thought there is the one that I added towards the end last time, that, maybe humanity, because of the fact that we're secretly, just clones
we're just
of
products.
DNA from, pretty much, that they want to keep that under wraps from especially us. And so if there were any survivors, if things went bad enough to the point they have to call an escape pod, they just went, okay.
For one remaining student,
they're like that last fucking hope.
Yeah, they're like, you're not
just be
worth it.
You're not coming back, kid.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll.
But I'm curious about the fact that if it blows up the entire school, which I think is to get rid of the ship too, so they can completely start over. But what about Shion?
I just thought of that. What about Shion? Let's see if they say
they kind of need him.
Yeah, let's see if they talk about that at all, because I just realized
it would have blown him up too.
Actually, when you put in the code, it puts him in a little drops him underground for a bit, and then you go boom.
I guess it's
possible,
know, but
we'll see.
Yeah.
Shortly after the nighttime announcement, Hiroko came to my room.
I don't have to ask to know what you're planning to do tomorrow. Are you really going to bring everyone with you?
Huh?
Yeah, you called it.
I am.
If they learn about parallel leaping, then I know we'll have to explain. I feel like that's you.
I know, I'll explain if you've been through another timeline, so it makes sense to you. But I'll figure something out. As long as I don't mention the loop, it should be fine, right?
Oh.
Do you think you can handle that?
I have no idea.
I need you to be sure. I've told you 100 times, if you tell them the truth, we're guaranteed to have the worst possible outcome.
So what do you want me to do?
Hey!
I have no other choice if I want to convince them that the machine is dangerous.
How do you know it's dangerous anyway? You never even pressed the final 4.
Well...
Fine. Just remember, keep the loop a secret. Stick to that, if nothing else.
It'll be fine, trust me.
All right, it's all in your hands now.
Hiroko gave me a sharp glare before quietly exiting my room.
Stab. Stabby, stab.
All right.
Stab, stab. Can you imagine if those two met?
Oh, God.
That would be... There'd be so many knives everywhere.
It was 7:55 a.m. Hiroko and I had brought everyone to the lab. Hey, you sure about this, dude? The school's unprotected right now.
Huh?
The next enemy attack is until tomorrow, day 87. We don't need to worry.
Do Sire and Nigo know about this?
Fuck no.
The two of them are still deep in the prime factorization trenches. They're allocating every last bit of their processing power into it, so I doubt they've even noticed we're gone. But it's only a matter of time until they do. Then let's hurry. Not that I know what we were about to do.
Yeah, but could all of you wait here for just a sec?
We have to get things ready.
And we have to tell the others to kind of shoo for a second here, but Hiroko and I went ahead into the lab. Because I forgot they're still there.
Oh, right.
What are you guys doing here?
What about the rescue craft? Didn't you call it yet? It's complicated.
We decided not to use the stress signal transmitter. Why not? I can't really explain. I just had this weird feeling. It's like something horrible was going to happen, so I stopped entering the code.
I don't understand. Neither do I.
Anyway, Takumi, Hiroko, listen closely. You shouldn't use the transmitter when you get back. Consider that my advice, or maybe a warning. 8 a.m. came around as we were talking. I'm not sure I follow, but I'll keep your warning in mind.
At any rate, we need to get going.
Yeah, we'll be wishing you good luck out there.
You guys be careful too.
We'll be praying that all of you over here will make it safely to day 100.
Yeah, for sure. Wait, we had this exact conversation yesterday.
Deja vu. Hiriko 5 made her way to the platform, Tiger 5 hit the button, and followed right after. Oh, by the way, watch out for Kako G. He's seeing you. Hiriko 1 and I nodded. Stop with the ones in the eyes.
Yeah.
Give them a thumbs up as they left.
Here go I. I mean, technically it is I.
Yeah. Hiriko I and I.
An eye for an eye.
Sorry for the wait. We're ready.
Come in, we'll show you around.
Give you the grand tour.
The grand tour of a single room.
Yo, what's all this dork-ass researchy looking shit? Wow. Thanks, my guy.
Oh my god. Oh my god, no. It's not researchy looking, as you put it. It's an actual research facility.
Takumi and Hiriko call it the lab. How come you know that? Oh, a little birdie told me. Duh. The lab, huh?
Oh.
Sounds futuristic. Euphemistic. I knew Hiriko and Takumi were up to no good here. I said futuristic.
If you allow a sniveling, stinking slime bucket to ask you a question, what kind of research is this lab for? We'll explain later. For now, save your questions and come with us.
That's a pretty big ask.
Where are we going?
There's only one door in here, and it's the one we came in through.
Like I said, save your questions. It'll all make sense soon. Everyone looked at each other in silence. Brushing off the confusion, Hiriko and I headed to the lockers. Everyone suit up.
Be weird.
We opened them up and counted the leap suits lined up inside. 1, 2, 3. We have 17 suits in total.
There's 16 of us, so there'll be plenty. Or we'll have plenty.
Can you guys come over here a sec? These are called leap suits. I need you to put them on.
Like leapfrog? Is this hardcore leapfrog?
Everything's ready. Not for leapfrog. We finished preparing the
Then why are they
machine
called
while
leap
everyone else
suits?
was putting on their suits.
Feels hard to leap in them. They're
I'll
kind of
explain
heavy.
in a moment. I motioned everyone to get into position. Can we all even fit on the platform? 15 people stood crowded together on the cramped circular platform.
Like cattle.
I pressed the red button on the console and leapt into the crowd. All right, let's go.
They're being awfully trusting.
Yeah. I mean, it's day 86 now. Come on. They got to trust their team leader.
I guess.
Captain.
I would definitely have some reservations, though. I'd be like, what are we doing?
How do you know this works with this many people? How do you know they're going to turn to some fucking flubber amalgamation?
But also, he didn't even
blob of
say
flesh?
that they're where they were going. He just said, get on the platform.
Get on the platform.
Oh my god.
We successfully made the leap. We took off our leap suits and stepped outside.
Yeah.
Takumi, are you messing with us, bro?
The lab looks exactly the same, so does everything else.
All we did was enter and leave a shady laboratory. What purpose did this serve?
Just be patient and come with me. We're going back to the school.
The school?
You want us to go back now? I didn't answer. I just started walking. Soon after, I heard the footsteps of the others following. Fucking herd of idiots. We kept walking for some time. And finally, in the distance,
Kaboom.
there was no sign of the school.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's already
because-
after. It's after it blew up.
Uh-huh.
Yo, what the hell?
What's going on?
The academy. It's not just the academy.
Oh
The
god.
entire area. It's all been blown to pieces.
Shion dead.
Damn.
But why? How? Isn't it obvious? Enemies must have attacked.
Nope.
No, that's not it.
It's not?
I'm not sure how to explain it. First of all, we're not looking at the ruins of our school here. Our school is still fine. Don't worry about that.
Well, then, where are we?
Oh, we're at the school.
Yeah.
But at another time.
Remember how I didn't enter the last digit in the distress signal transmitter yesterday? Well, there's an alternate timeline where I did punch it in. That's where we are now. A parallel world where I entered the code.
This is a lot to digest.
Because that also means digesting. This is a world where all of you died in an explosion with me. Everybody was completely taken aback. I could practically see question marks floating above their heads. Excluding Eito and Hiroko, of course, who were already familiar with the whole idea.
So if you'd entered that last digit yesterday, this is how things would have ended up.
The very idea that we could request rescue was a lie from the start.
Yeah.
I don't know the reason why. But one thing's certain. Even if all of the numbers were correct, the system was designed to set off a massive explosion.
Wait, can you explain this timeline stuff a little more?
What does it have to do with the device in the lab?
All kinds of questions started rolling in, and I cut them off.
I'll explain when we get back. We have a limited amount of time to return to our timeline. Now come on, let's get going.
I'm honestly surprised that since a day had passed that hadn't attracted the attention of all the invaders around and be like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Vesh just looking at the site like, oh, those idiots. Back in glad we put
Well, they probably just saw it and were like, ha, and then just left.
But realistically, they would be searching for signs of Shion in there anywhere, or because that's what Veshness wants.
Well, they probably already did.
In a day, I feel like it would take some time, but there were still 17
I don't
there, just
think
we
so.
left them.
She's always lurking around.
Hiroko put on one of the last two suits, and then everybody was dressed. Okay, that's everyone. And just before I got it, everyone onto the platform. Imagine we leave one behind by accident, and then
No.
let's head back. As like we jump in, Shoma in the back just gets pushed off.
Or like he like trips and falls off the platform.
Oh, they left a dirt bug like me away again.
I guess I'll go live in that giant hole
It's
where I
fine.
belong.
My dad did this to me every Tuesday.
Oh my god.
The leap was complete.
I didn't know
Took
he.
up
I
our
thought
leap
he.
suits
I
and
thought he
stepped
didn't
outside
have
of the lab.
parents.
I was just making a joke. It was only then that I noticed
No,
something
I mean
wasn't.
in his backstory. I
Uh-oh.
thought he didn't have what.
It was only then that I noticed something wasn't right.
Oh fuck.
Hiroko?
Oh,
Ooh.
uh-oh. Did she grab one of the suits that may have had an
Hole in
error
it?
on them? Hiroko had her hand against the wall. Even with that, it seemed like she couldn't support herself. Her legs seemed unsteady.
Are you not feeling well?
No, I'm fine. Just a little tired, I guess.
Hey! Takumi? Hiroko? Knock that off.
Don't tell me you're trying to make out at a time like this!
What the fuck?
I knew you were using this place as your little love shack! Get out of there right now!
What the hell, you guys?
This is so draining. Takumi, you go on ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Show me your eyes.
Are you really okay?
How many times do I have to tell you? A servant's not supposed to act like he knows what's good for his master.
Isn't that exactly what they're supposed to do?
Shut up. Just go already.
I did as I was told and joined everyone else, glancing back a couple of times before finally leaving. Oh, she totally took some late damage. It took a while for Hiroko to show up.
Huh.
Pardon the wait. Well then, let's get going. Back to the school. Back to where we belong. Everybody, look! It's there. The school's still standing.
Everything's just like we left it. What did I tell you?
Sounded like Shoma a little bit.
Yeah.
But you still haven't explained anything.
That's right. You need to explain it slowly and clearly so that even a brain-dead moron like me can follow.
Shoma, you're smarter than some of the others here. Isn't it time you told us what's going on, Takumi?
Mistress Hiroko, tell us!
Okay.
It's going to be a long story, so bear with us. Let me guess, it'll take till nighttime?
Hiroko and I told everyone about the timelines and parallel leaping. Told them everything, including why we'd kept it all a secret. Of course, the one thing we kept back was the matter of the time loop. We glossed over that and selectively revealed only that we were able to. It took a long time for the others to accept what we were saying.
Yep, there it is.
By the time they were finally out of questions, the sun had already set.
It's usually how it goes when we explain things to them. It goes to nighttime.
My head hurts after all that information. But it's fine. It all makes sense now. Totally.
We basically went to another timeline where we entered the last number into the transmitter.
Yugama.
Yeah.
If we'd actually done that yesterday, we wouldn't be alive right now. I wasn't ready for that name to be there, so I was like, wait, hold on, gotta process.
Thank goodness we didn't enter the code.
Takumi, you made the right choice.
We were trying to force him to do it.
So were you, Lady Kurata.
Fuck.
But why did it explode? Did that timeline's Takumi get the number wrong?
Impossible. I'm certain all our codes were correct.
Huh?
Even if he got them wrong, I can't imagine it would cause an explosion on that scale. All the manual mentioned was toxic gas.
But then why?
Why did it explode?
Ah.
I don't know.
If I can say anything for sure, it's that there wasn't poison gas in that tank in the basement. Those tanks were more than likely filled with some kind of liquid explosive. As for what set it off,
Hiriko shook her head listlessly.
at least now we all know about timelines and parallel leaping.
Hiriko, Takumi, you've left timelines multiple times, right?
I'm so jelly.
Yeah, I want to visit other timelines too.
It's not fun.
Sorry, but no.
Oh.
This is where I've got to be at Alpha, right?
I think we'd best avoid that.
Oh. Huh? Why? There's no happier timeline than this one.
Here and now, all 16 of us are still alive. The same can't be said of the other timelines.
Someone is always dead.
Either casualties in defensive battles or killed by one of us. No way!
You're kidding.
So please, don't even think about sneaking off to other timelines.
We need to stay in this one and keep everyone alive. That's what'll lead us to the best possible outcome. After hearing our earnest protests, everybody firmly nodded in agreement. After our adventure, we all grabbed a late dinner in the cafeteria. Siri and Inigo showed up shortly afterwards. Hey,
Oh
kids!
my god, Evan, that was so loud.
Shizar, just what are you trying to pull?
That massive figure is impossible for us to prime factorize.
Yes, it seems that was a red herring. It seems that was a red herring, so there's no need to solve it. So you may as well forget about it now.
Say what?
I thought so hard I gave myself a fever.
That's your CPU heating up. Well, our two
Yeah.
commanding officers waved their arms around and pouted. Everyone desperately held back laughter, watching them out of the corner of their eyes. Hey, what do you guys know about the school potentially exploding for some reason? Do you know anything about that, huh?
I was gonna say, if all of the things in those tanks was liquid explosive, that's a lot of liquid explosive.
Yeah.
So that would do it. And the fact that it was in the basement would explain why there's that huge hole in the ground.
Early in the morning, Hiriko asked me to meet with her in the classroom on the first floor.
Huh?
What did you want to talk about?
The enemy will attack today. I have two things I want to tell you before we fight them.
What are they?
First, the commander coming today will be Dahl'xia.
Who the fuck's that?
As I'm sure you know, Dahl'xia is a powerful foe. So much so that we have no chance of winning in a fair fight. But there is a way to weaken his power. Do you remember Zanshin, the commander with the power to absorb living organisms? You said that the first time you beat her, you used a poison created by Yugamu. It was a kind of bioweapon created by analyzing new enemy data, yes? Or enemy, not new, but I mean they kind of are new, kind of. It'll work on Dahl'xia as well. However, I haven't given Siri and Inigo that piece of information yet.
Why?
I didn't think I needed to. We were supposed to have left for the satellite on day 85, remember? We were going to activate the transmitter and call for rescue. In the end, that rescue plan was a complete fabrication, so thankfully you didn't enter that final four. At any rate, I didn't imagine that we'd still be around to have to fight Dahl'xia today. That's fair.
You could have said something yesterday.
We didn't have time, and also...
Hiriko stopped herself, putting her hand against her forehead. She didn't look well. Could it be?
Ah.
Are you still feeling sick after yesterday? Is that why you didn't have time to tell them?
No.
Come on, that's obviously it. You should go back to your room and rest. You won't be able to fight if you...
Shut up, I'm fine.
Oh, this sounds familiar.
Anyway, that was the first thing I had to tell you.
Huh?
What's the second thing?
It's about you.
Huh?
Don't let your guard down in the battle today, even if Dahl'xia detransforms. He'll seize on that opening and kill you.
He'll chop your head
As
off.
normally by chopping off your head.
Kill me.
Strictly speaking, he'll just behead you.
Oh, well, in that case, I have nothing to worry about. Are you kidding me?
This is a serious matter. In the timeline I know of, you get revived immediately after. But that doesn't mean the same thing will happen in this one. So, be careful. Keep your guard up, even if it seems like he's relaxed. Understand?
Got it, ma'am. I wrapped up my conversation with Hiriko and we headed for the schoolyard. Everybody else is already there. You can't sneak up on us like this.
Yeah.
Samino, she's already you're tardy.
Tardy! Were you making babies again?
God damn it. Oh, for the love of murder.
How many babies is this now?
Are you guys after sex doublets?
Oh my god.
I wasn't even in the mood to retort, so I just ignored them.
We've already finished our briefing.
Not that we had much to talk about. We hardly have any information this time.
We heard that Dahl'xia would be coming alone.
And that he's a very powerful foe. And that was about it. Don't forget the defensive system doesn't recognize him, so the alarm won't go off. That's why we had you all come out of the schoolyard.
To do a visual check for enemies.
I'd like to hear it go. She nodded in silence. She's probably given all of that info to Siri and Nigo in advance. Speak of the fucking devil, look who just showed up.
Oh boy.
Everyone looked into the distance where an imposing figure was standing.
There he is.
God of the planet.
I'll let him have one last hurrah.
Yeah.
It's the final time.
Blood of my bond release!
Smash.
Jesus Christ.
What? It's been a while.
What's the Daddy Dahl'xia thing?
It's the... God, what is it?
I don't remember. That's what I was hoping you would, because you remembered last time.
Super...
Oh, Super Mensch Daddy? Is that it?
I think so.
Oh, God.
Paragon of warfare.
Hi.
Old-fashioned man. I need to fight someone to understand what they're about.
Fight me.
Just stepping on me, Captain.
Take up your arms. Show me just who you really are.
2 arms.
2 legs.
Hey, yo.
If I were to tell him that, he'd be like,
So,
"What's wrong with you?"
I have my answer. I'm leaving.
He was leaving.
Hiriko suddenly lurched forward.
You're but a degenerate. I can't be the only one. Ain't no way.
Absolutely not.
Ain't no way.
Fucking hell no. She looked awfully pale. Even her eyes looked hollow, like she might collapse any second. Huh? Are you okay? This is why I told you to rest up. Oh, bad timing.
She's tired. Insolent servant. Worry about yourself.
Hiriko.
Okay, everyone, here we go. Let's give our guest a warm welcome.
And Hiriko signaled everyone pulled out their infusers.
It's go time.
We'll have one with Veshna still later down the road.
Will we?
We should.
If not, I'm gonna be upset.
To battle!
Because we don't know if everyone's gonna be still alive.
Well, we
Did
need
you
to
think about that?
We need to hope for that, because otherwise.
I have less memory than a floppy disk, so maybe I'm mistaken, but doesn't this Dahl'xia look like the very first commander we fought?
He's practically the spitting image.
Except gold.
The two of them could do a mirror spot.
Darami, you know about mirror spots?
Stop your idle chatter and fight me. I have something important to do today. I don't have time to waste talking to you.
What?
Then why'd you even come here?
I'm not here because I want to be. Enough. Let us begin. First, I want you to show me your strength.
Because we know that Veshna sends him.
Yeah.
But that's the first time he's mentioned him having something important to do.
I think there was something similar to it.
At least as far as I remember.
What a disappointment. I expected more.
All right, buddy boy.
What's with this geriatric monster?
Damn.
I heard he was tough, but this is ridiculous.
He's tougher than a stretchy udon noodle. No. tougher than raw spaghetti.
Damn it! What do we do?
It's all right. Leave it to me.
Not to raw spaghetti.
Shion! I'll do something about him with my ability.
No, Shion! I forbid you from doing this!
Your prime directive is to build up energy for the final attack. You can't waste it.
Nah, cook his ass.
Waste it? How can you call protecting my friends a waste? I'm going to fight, no matter what anyone says. Remember what Takumi said about me?
Shion is as much a part of the Special Defense Unit as any of us. He's our 17th member. If he dies, we all die. If we die, he dies. Our destinies are intertwined. He's one of us. An important comrade.
Comrade.
Stop.
The same goes for everyone else. Because they accepted me as one of them.
No.
It makes me so happy. Happy enough to cry. I want to return that sentiment. I want to fight. For all of them.
Shion.
Shion.
What if the other one called out his name with tear-choked voices?
Damn, even Ato was moved.
Fine!
Yeah.
If you feel that strongly.
Mr. Shion, don't overdo it, okay?
Are you quite done yet?
Damn.
All right, Shion. Take it away.
At least he's waiting.
Yeah.
He's a man of honor.
A man of respect.
Yes. He's like, are you ready to continue?
I don't have all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he left. Fucker.
No, detransformed, remember? That's what they do when they detransform.
Why did he detransform?
See?
I told you, I have something to do.
What could possibly be that important?
Do you wish to know?
Be careful, Takumi.
This thing I was talking about. Dahl'xia disappeared from view.
Oh.
It's coming right at me, almost too fast to see. But already started to move. I kicked off the ground and leapt to the
This
side.
is the one time he doesn't get decapitated.
I was a hair's breadth away from losing my head. I wouldn't have made it if I hadn't been for Hiriko's warning this morning. Dahl'xia's blade grazed my neck and swung behind me.
A respectable dodge. It's almost like you knew what I was going to do.
Uh-oh.
But you won't be so lucky next time. I've seen all you have to offer. The same goes for your allies. The next time I come, I'll snuff out your lives with all the strength I have.
Damn.
Farewell.
Bye. With that disquieting speech, Dahl'xia vanished for real this time.
What was that all about?
I love how he was like, nice
It
dodge,
was as
bye.
if he
Yeah.
came just to toy with us.
And he said he'd go even harder next time.
He wasn't even fighting at full power just now?
Nope.
We're freaking screwed. Not even Shion could do anything to him.
I'm sorry. I couldn't be of any use.
Don't apologize. You were very helpful. And you tried to save us. That's all that matters to me.
You can't be saying shit like that during a fight. I couldn't see straight. It was messing me up.
Because you were tearing up?
I just had something in my eye.
Guys, thank you so much.
You gonna be part of the team cheer?
Do it.
That old geezer peaced out, so we can celebrate for now, right? Time for the usual?
I think so.
Shion, you should join us this time.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Everyone.
We'll leave the bit away so we can hear them do it in
Yes,
case
yes.
we can hear
Okay
our son.
then, everybody. Ready? Go!
Special Defense Unit, best in the world, indestructible and undefeated.
I can't find him in there.
Never lose, never yield. Special Defense Unit, fight on!
I hear him.
Everyone's voices resonated the same as always. Well, not quite everyone's. One voice was missing.
Hiriko.
Hiruko, are you okay?
I'm fine. Ugh. On second thought. Sorry. I guess I am a little tired.
You're what?
I'm
Go.
going to go ahead and rest a while. See you.
She sounds like she's about to pass out.
For real. Hiriko stumbled away. I watched her walk further and further away, as unsteady on her legs as a newborn deer.
Uh-oh. The fuck?
That was the sound of them walking.
Okay.
I tried to make it an audio bit, but I don't know if that really worked out like I
No,
wanted it
it
to.
just sounds like you were randomly beatboxing.
how most baby deer do.
Oh my
Shut
God.
the fuck up, Siri.
When they walk, they beatbox.
Yep.
They don't go, eh.
I woke up with the sensation of someone shaking me, only to find I wasn't in my own room.
Oh, what? Oh, it's her room.
I'm in your room? Right. I must have been taking care of you last
Must
night.
have been. Looks like you passed out on the floor. Is your back okay?
Forget about me. How are you feeling now?
See for yourself. Do I look sick to you?
She didn't. She had plenty of life in her face and a twinkle in her eyes.
More importantly, did you just say you were taking care of me?
I didn't do anything, really. I was just making sure you didn't get any worse. You don't have to thank me. Just consider it me paying you back for all the trouble I've put you through.
Pervert.
What? Huh?
How could you sneak into a woman's room and spend the night with her without consent? You didn't do anything weird to me, did you?
I never. Despite my aggravation, I felt relief deep down inside. Kiriko was back to her usual self, and I was happier for it.
Well, fine. I'm feeling better now, so we need to get started on some tasks.
Tasks?
Oh.
Dahl'xia's coming again on day 93. We have to come up with a plan before then.
Oh, I've got that covered. I've already asked Jigamue and Kurata to handle it.
What?
I talked to them after the battle yesterday. I see. So this information you got from another timeline.
Is it reliable?
More than that, it's guaranteed. We have to do something, that much is clear. You just need to analyze Ava's DNA and formulate a poison that works on Dahl'xia's, right?
The biggest hurdle will be trying to toss it into his mouth. My God.
That's where I come in. I need to turn the poison into a gas and create a trap to release it.
Will you do it? Of course, why wouldn't we?
I'll show you the greatest trap ever created.
I'm happy to contribute too. I shall offer every bodily fluid I have for the cause.
You gotta stop that.
Just blood is fine. Christ. Did you tell the others too?
Yeah, Siri and Nigo included.
Not bad, servant.
Just doing my best. I felt slightly proud of myself after being praised by Hiroko. Somewhere along the way, I'd even gotten used to her calling me a servant.
Well, I'm going to hop in the shower, so can you leave?
Are you really okay now?
What are you going to do if I say no? Stay here and watch me shower?
Yeah, I shook my head and sighed. Okay, I'm going.
I don't trust it.
After that, I ate breakfast and went back to my room. I hear that.
Because isn't there that, I forgot what it's called, but there's that thing where when someone is dying, they have like a moment of like where they're completely better before they die.
I mean, I don't know if that's what's going on, but
I'm just saying that is a thing. I forgot what it's called though.
I do not remember.
Like I've read about it happening in hospitals and stuff all the time, which is it's really sad.
Come swim with me.
You talking to me? Isn't my swimsuit just cute as a button? I made these fine threads all by myself.
Huh? That's a swimsuit? Looks just like your usual costume to me.
Talk to me, I can't believe you. What kind of man insults a pretty girl's swimsuit?
Hey, I wasn't trying to insult.
A young maiden is a delicate creature. One that might die of sadness if you don't tell her she's cute. So I believe you have something to say to me. Right, talk to me?
Mocha, you've never looked cuter. That swimsuit makes you look like a swan on the shore.
Stop complimenting me like that, silly boy. Flatter won't get you anywhere.
Flattery.
Flattery.
Oh boy.
Teehee, but thanks.
Oh, fuck. After spending some time together, you understand Mocha better now. Yep, thank you.
Oh my God.
Poor boy. Free time.
I hope she's like, tell me I'm cute, and then she's like, stop.
Alright, Melko in the library.
Oh.
Kako in the strange room. Kako in the strange room. Kako. Sorry, Moko, but Kako.
Kako in the strange room. Oh, hi, Takumi. Want to watch a movie together?
Sure.
Let's project a movie on the wall here and have a screening.
I guess he's done that before. Oh well.
We'll never know what kind of movie they watch now.
At night, I headed out to the usual secluded spot to talk to Hiriko.
I got flashbacks to Kurata.
I was going to say, hopefully it's not a Dharma movie, so.
Oh, God. Why did this distress signal transmitter cause that explosion? I can't make sense of why it would explode, even with the right codes.
Shion said he found out about the transmitter because he overheard Siri and Nigo talking about it, right?
Oh.
They must know more about it.
Why don't we ask them?
All right, let's try that.
I'm sure they'll go completely
And then we get
fine.
tased.
You know too much.
Yeah.
Yum, yum, yum.
Professional transmitter. Transmitter don't know her.
He can't eat. It bothers me that they show that. Don't play dumb. We know you know about it.
Sir, I think they might mean the device intended for the stand together, fall together plan.
Aha!
Oh, that! The thing that Top Brass were telling us about before our mission started here.
Huh?
What is this stand together, fall together plan? Exactly what it sounds like.
There were originally 10 Special Defense Unit members stationed at Last Defense Academy.
If none of them ended up in total death, our chances of winning the war would be practically zero.
In other words, we'd be in a lose-lose situation. There'd be nothing we could do, so...
The remaining member would activate a self-destruct device and blow everything for miles around sky goddamn high.
It was the big bosses who came up with this rather tragic plan.
The idea was to wipe out any invaders inside the school and the surrounding area in one fell swoop.
It wouldn't kill them all like the final attack, but we'd at least be able to retaliate a little.
Like the name says, stand together, fall together.
But we couldn't just come out and say it. It was a last resort self-destruct device.
You gotta imagine that the last survivor wouldn't jump at the chance to use something like that.
So the human authorities in charge made up a lie and claimed it was a distress signal transmitter instead.
In short, they wanted to use the final survivor's life as a pawn, even knowing they'd still lose the war.
Utterly despicable.
I couldn't agree more. I was totally against it.
The Honorable Siri and I both protested, so in the end the plan was scrapped.
What?
Huh?
But then how?
What do you mean, how?
Stand Together, Fall Together was scrapped before the mission even started.
But...
Don't tell me you don't know about the machine in the basement.
Huh? The basement? The machine in what now?
But Miss Shizuhara, this school doesn't have a basement. Does it?
Oh, fuck, guys.
Sire, Nigo, one last question. Do you remember talking about this plan before?
So long ago I can barely remember, but maybe around day 20?
I do remember talking to the Honorable Sire about how relieved we were that the plan was off.
I see. Thank you. You've been very helpful. So it changed after day 20, I'm guessing.
Fascinating.
Howdy, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
I wonder if they were just told that so they would just shut up about it and then they went ahead with it anyway.
Yeah. The top
And by they, I mean the top brass.
Yeah, the top brass didn't tell Siri and Nigo at the self-destruct device.
Maybe they set it up in secret because they knew those two were opposed to it. Exactly. Either way, Shion only heard part of their discussion out of context. He must have assumed there was a real distress signal transmitter somewhere in the school.
I guess he just missed the part of it making the school explode.
Yeah.
Huh? I think it's safe to say we can forget all about the device now.
Yes, no rescue craft is ever going to come for us, so it would only be a waste of energy. We still have 12 days left until day 100. What do we do now?
There's nothing to do. Our goal remains the same. Ensure we all survive until day 100 and build a happy future together.
Then we'll be able to break free from the time loop. You'll get no argument from me.
In other words, there's only one thing to do. Fight, survive, and win the war. Don't mind the three things. The escape pod will be deployed on day 100. We can all get on board and head to the artificial satellite.
We'll be out of here before the final attack is launched, right?
Of course.
There's just one problem.
What problem?
The music stopped. Shion. I was gonna say, yeah.
I gasped.
What about him?
How could I have failed to realize something so important? Right. Shion. What'll happen to him once the final attack starts? Hiriko was silent. She bit down on her lip and averted her eyes. Do you know? Hiriko nodded with a sense of dull resignation.
I do.
Then tell me, what happens to Shion?
Can't you figure it out? The flames from the final attack will raise all life on the surface of the planet. There's nowhere to hide, not underground, not even behind the thickest walls. The flames will consume everything, the defense room included.
So, when the missiles are fired, that means...
You gonna play it? Yeah.
I know! Thank you.
I thought Takumi would know about how that goes by now.
Well, the endings that he remembers are very specific endings that we don't make it that far.
We can't save the baby inside the defense room. He'll be burned up by his own flames. As you already know, that baby is Shion's real body, so Shion will be...
No. This can't be. This can't be. We've suffered. Okay.
It's just an infant. It's just a boy. Oh, man.
I sat in my room without going to breakfast. How could we save Shion? I couldn't think about anything else. Yuriko didn't seem to have any ingenious plans this time. I could tell from her face last night that she was desperately trying to come up with something. And as I pondered the matter in silence, the sun started to set. Day turned to night. I wasn't going to come up with anything on my own. I decided to ask the others for help. Not wanting Siri or Nigo to find out, I invited them all to the secret meeting spot.
I see. On day 100, an escape pod will deploy and we'll be able to escape, but...
The baby Shion will be killed by the final attack launched right after we leave.
Shion! That's screwed up. Totally fucked.
Shion's our friend.
That's right. We have to save him.
But how?
Isn't it obvious?
We need to get him out of that machine in the defense room.
It looked like everyone had seen the baby for themselves. Shion must have shown them while Hiriko and I were away. But if we did that, his energy wouldn't get channeled into the missiles anymore.
Which would mean the final attack on day 100 would never be launched.
That's right. Those missiles won't fire unless they're fully charged. Siri said as much before.
So then humanity will lose the war. Who cares? What does it matter if we lose the war? Is everyone on the artificial satellite just going to die instantly? No. All it means is that our 100-day mission here would end in failure. That's all. We can't sacrifice a baby just to stop that from happening. Save ourselves, destroy all life on this planet, and let our friend Shion die? How could we possibly do that? There was silence for a while before Takamaru finally spoke up.
A 16-year-old baby.
Dude said he wanted to talk to us, but seems like he's already got his answer. The problem is what's going to happen after that.
If we take him out of the machine, he'll be consumed by his own flames and die.
Say what?
Huh?
No!
Everyone's eyes had gone wide, the shock evident on their faces. That's why I wanted to talk. I was hoping someone might have an idea of what to do.
The baby jar.
That's quite the complex problem.
I'm good with logic and deduction, but this is something else.
Can we use something to house the baby once we take him out?
I remember seeing some kind of bottle or jar made of tempered glass in the metal shop.
We could use that. The undying flames only burn living creatures, so a glass jar wouldn't melt. But if we just put him in a jar, his flames will still consume him. Oh, what do we do? My whole world sponge of a brain is useless.
Sponge? A sponge, forsooth, that's it. We just need some kind of material that can absorb the undying flames like a sponge.
What the hell are you talking about?
Wait, she might be onto something. If we had something like that, I could make a life support system for him.
For real?
Say, Ava, you've been quiet this whole time. Do you have any ideas?
Me?
You used to be on the enemy side, so you must know something about the flames with the baby, right?
Right. But my brain got all scrambled by your dolmen thingy. Wait, hold on. I think I remember something.
No.
Material Omega?
Oh, God. Hiriko jumped at Ava's words.
That's it. Material Omega is a substance that absorbs undying flames.
How do you know that?
I just remembered it from the coming of age timeline.
Coming of age?
Timeline? That's just what I've been calling it. Anyway, I saw Material Omega when I was there.
Kyoko probably meant she had memories of it from a previous loop, but everyone else thought she meant she'd seen during a parallel leap. Well, what they didn't know wouldn't hurt them.
So if we use Material Omega, we can create a life support system for Shion?
I think it'll work. I'm already making a schematic in my head. If we can mount it to the jar Kurata suggested, we should be able to keep him alive.
Everyone's faces lit up. I couldn't hide my delight either.
But where do we find this Material Omega stuff? The mountains in the northeast, but I'm not sure if it's present in this timeline. Our best bet would be to jump to the coming of age timeline tomorrow and head to the mountains there.
Tomorrow?
Our next sleep window is tomorrow from 2 to 8 p.m.
All right, Hiroko and I will go to the coming of age timeline and get what we need. What about us?
You should remain here. If too many of us go and get found by our counterparts in that timeline, it will cause all kinds of issues.
I suppose it'd be safer if the more experienced people went. We'll let you handle it.
Yes, I agree.
Takumi, Hiroko, we're counting on ya.
So much pressure.
Hiroko and I looked at everyone and gave them a firm nod.
Is this why the other ones couldn't find any right away? Because we were taking it all.
I think I don't know.
It was because Ava was like, "Oh, I think it's here." And it's like, "Oh no, that's Material Alpha or whatever."
That afternoon, Hiroko and I made our way to the lab. And you know what? We're gonna go ahead and find out if we can find that Material Omega. Oh, spick and span fast.
Spick and span fast?
I don't know.
You know, spick and span means clean, right?
Yeah, we're gonna clean up the Omega and take it back with us.
That's a very poor attempt at a save.
Next time.
You're something else.
Thank you for noticing.
I feel like Hiroko and Takumi's dynamic is really rubbing off on us, I think.
It really is.
Granted, it's always been kind of like that. You being a goof and gaff and me just being like, oh my god.
Yeah, at least I'm not too dumb like Takumi can be sometimes.
You have your moments. You have your moments. Am I wrong?
No.